Hello there. Hello, German. Just a little bit too early. 2 seconds too early. Hello, everybody.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you for the subs, Brule and Jose. Welcome to round 7. We're almost done. We're almost done with the season. Can you believe it? It's been quick.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
thank
need
you.
it. I need it to go longer to delay the inevitable again.
Mm-hmm.
I should really stop making bets, you know?
You should.
Maybe one day I'll learn.
German
Hey.
premature. No comment. Let's go, Castellini. Castellini bringing in fans every single week. I love that.
Yeah, I think he has the largest fan base, actually.
Guys, you gotta print it up. Castellini is gonna run away with it. So Castellini, Arlen is not on the track yet. He will be going on in 9 minutes, roughly, for silver qualification. We are now live for bronze quali in a light field today.
They're afraid to get wet. Insert Davy Jones quote here.
They are. It is a little moist in Suzuka today. It is heavy, or it's raining properly.
We were just trying to reenact Formula One, and I guess some people thought that meant we were going to red flag the race, but no, we actually raced.
It's moist. It is moist out there. No red flags.
Moist.
It's not flooded conditions. It's absolutely fine for racing. It's just going to be a little bit more. Yes. A little bit more moist than all the other races. We've had hot last week, and this week it's moist to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, we thought the boys got hot, so we wanted to cool them off in a super sexy movie water hose scene. You know? But Chris is holding the hose, tongue in the real deep black.
Barrett says it's slicker than whale shit in an ice storm. I don't believe you.
How would you know?
Let's go, Castellini. Another. Oh, I thought that was MRTV Zitter. It's Vitor. You haven't practiced, so you're going to be racing bronze. It's absolutely fine. Arrive and drive. Lots of people have not showed up today, so it's a chance for you to get maximum points. Because remember,
Jose, is that new from any other week? Or...
Steamed moisters.
That was mean. I'm sorry.
This guy. Absolutely. Oh. And a gifted sub from Chris. Thank you very much, Papa. No, most weeks it's one day of practice. Skibbity toilet. Mm-hmm. You're about to say?
I was just gonna shout out Chris for being the ultimate dad. He's been attempting to help me troubleshoot like all weekend, and I feel like I've asked him like 30 questions in the past 24 hours. So, also he drove a endurance race with me yesterday, which ended terribly when his wheel disconnected, and then I got in the wheel and then my pedals disconnected.
Oh no!
So that was fun. Scam train achieved. Well,
easy. Thank you, Dad, for gifting another sub to MRTV. So Castellini getting all the Castellini's fans getting all the subs. Scam train achieved. I love it. Faris, I invited Joby and myself over for sleep at your place. You're welcome to come over. Let's do it. Miller is having a go in the sand. Sand is not the most fun when it's moist,
No,
oh.
holy, okay. All
Oh.
right, stepdad.
Well, thank you for thanks. I can now get my my Lambo, my fourth Lambo.
Yeah, Paul's accountant must have told him he needs to donate more money.
Oh, thank you very much, Paul. Not as
Fuck
awkward.
you, Paul. Are we about to have a sub war between Chris and Paul?
Chris will just go and turn off the server mid-race.
Yeah. Wait. We know Paul's kryptonite. Where's Greg? Greg always beats Paul
Oh.
and everything. Honestly, Greg is an elusive creature on Twitch. He doesn't have a Twitch account. He watches my stream all the time, and there's like no username for Greg. So he's probably here right now, and you just don't
watching,
know it.
just lurking in the background.
Yeah.
Maybe. Now
We
that
will donate this money to the weather gods for more moistness. We are all Greg. What is Greg? Just anonymous. We're all Greg. Never know.
So for boys out in bronze, Miller does not look like he's having a great time out there. He's not been able to get the first few corners in correctly. So Melanson,
well, you know what it is.
Taking pole.
Rocket League doesn't have rain, so he just doesn't know what to do.
You can front flip.
It's the only answer.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe there is rain in Rocket League actually in the Japanese maps.
Oh, there's
the Tokyo maps.
Oh, that's
right.
That's right. Yeah, but not like moist, you know?
Yeah.
As Rick that does a sick Tokyo drift heading into Dugner.
Oh, love it. Ooh, we got bands coming.
Ooh.
Love it.
You got hit with 2 of them? Damn.
We're getting popular, boys.
Is it because we're saying moist?
Is it? No, it's because Phil has said it's pretty moist. Ooh.
Banned from my bed.
Oh, Rick.
Rick, you can't park there, mate.
Rick. Oh, I mean, probably would have been the best Rick to stay out and go for the lap. I don't think he's gonna have enough time to finish his next lap.
No.
2 minutes 16.
Rick.
He's not out the
He just
pits yet. I
realized
think
it.
it's a little too late. Well, thank you for the tiered bits as well, mod driver. Well, you guys are coming in.
This is
so much love today.
Going almost as well as Ferris's Scam Citizen campaign. Damn.
Hey, listen, the campaign is me buying friends, okay?
Yeah, and even with me searching for drugs to be had, I still
No more.
I still won't give in to your Scam Citizen.
Yet.
Ever. I refuse. It's out of principle at this point. That game could be like the best game on the face of the earth when it's released in 3020, but
that's the point. I'm gonna put you in cryo sleep until then. David Miller is about to come in for his first Melon lap.
You gotta put me in. He's just gonna wake me up. You ready to buy it? No, just puts me back to sleep. Damn it.
hey, wake up! Wake up! It's time. Thank you guys for the bits, Jose and Robeson as well. You guys are.
Barrett, that's cold, man. That's.
Where did?
Actually, I never have a problem with full release, so I don't know. Might be a hetero thing. Happy Pride Month, by the way.
We'll see about that. Muff as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, Rick is back in the pits. He's not going to be finishing his lap. Matt is just on the edge of his fastest lap so far. So a quiet quality so far for Bronze Boys. Silvers are about to get out. Oh.
bump.
Oh, I think that's the end for Matt, but at the same time, it looks like David Miller has also invalidated, so that's the end for them. I wonder if they're gonna, if it's gonna be a little bit moister for the Silver Boys out there.
Oh, because there's not enough cars on track, maybe.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they'll might make it a little drier for the Gold Boys. That's all part of Blan, really.
Maybe.
I
I mean, in the end, the race is still gonna go on. Even if it gets like flooded moist for during the silver quali now, and the boys do go out and end up qualifying behind, it's their job to
when
pass
OnlyFans
safely.
is a better investment than Star Citizen. Yeah, it's pretty true. Shades of Indy 2023. Yeah, I feel like this is like Coda, honestly. Like it looks like Coda from the people I talked to. It sounded it was more like Coda. So
no, this does not look like it was at Indy.
No, Indy was worse.
Yeah, I mean, wet races. Honestly, I love them.
Oh, me too. I think it levels the playing field. It makes things interesting. Obviously, there's still cars that thrive in the wet, but still
like the boat, that Carlos is driving.
Yeah, exactly. This is only 0.4.
Ooh. I think Indy was 0.7 rain, if I recall correctly, or like 0.65, something like that. You still have PTSD from that race?
How much to leave next season track list?
What do you mean?
Is that English, Jose?
What do you mean? How much to leave next season? Like, it's the wheel is gonna decide the next track list as usual.
Yeah, you think we like know what the tracks are?
Indy was the randomness race. It was supposed to be a little bit towards the rainy side, and then variability was up, and then it just became flooded.
Yeah. We let the gods decide, and the gods said you needed to be punished.
They just didn't. I mean, despite the death and people completely just hydroplaning everywhere, it wasn't a bad race. It was pretty interesting overall. And we had I think we had Lukey win that one overall.
I think so. Yeah. I think that's why he always roots for the wet, because he knows he has a chance.
It is the same track for everyone, yes.
I think, I don't know. I think wet races are needed. Doing all dry is boring as hell, and you need some
we're not.
in your life.
We're absolutely not doing all dry. Trying to change up a little bit. Have two, maybe 3 wet races a season. 1 light, 1 heavy. 1 depends.
We do hot, we do colds, and then
cold, yeah.
most of them are like just normal. You gotta get some of the extras.
Yeah, we need a race where people just gather sand for Tiago.
I think that was Laguna.
Oh yes.
That was Laguna. There was a lot of sand picking at Laguna.
It really is. I just switched to somebody and they were off. I think that was Castellini. Ooh, not good for the fans there. He was picking some sand. This is not the track for the sand to get him. Wet races are needed 100%. And when M2 season.
Yep. Barrett just flashed you. I think that's legal.
100%. One thing
you are
that
two men of age.
One thing I've noticed, by the way, not many people have practiced their pit stops, and that was during the intro. Looking at the map a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, this I feel like this is a pit lane that can kind of the line can sneak up on you coming around that corner in the dry, let alone in the wet.
100%, 100%. Oh, as we see Barrett there going super wide at the 130R. A lot of people are going to go wide there. Lots and lots and lots of people. You haven't driven this track with a car? Drive and drive, baby.
How about double points for wet races to encourage people to show up? muff. That would require additional mathing on our end.
I mean,
It's not a
technically
bad
it
idea,
is
though.
double points for you because people don't show up and you get more points.
I mean, that is true.
And we have our first laps
It's
coming
not a
in.
terrible idea, though.
I mean, Michael Lukey, taking pole so far. The 2:15.1 and not all that far off behind him, Kajtovic. German getting his racing driver excuses out. Yeah, that's definitely what doing there.
He learned from the best. I've been giving him some coaching.
Yeah, Chemo really putting the. Did Chemo delivery? Because I don't think I see it.
Racing what's racing, you know, that's also a good point. We're trying to mimic Formula One as much as possible, so no racing allowed, just parade laps.
Okay, so I didn't get to see the. I didn't get to watch the Northside 24 that happened yesterday, right?
You only missed 9 hours of green flag racing, so you didn't miss
Yeah,
much.
I was about to say I saw from the highlights that there was basically
Talk
lots
about
of
what's racing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
think
unfortunate.
obviously, like, right, they've had years with no issues, but I think that I loaded his livery, but it's also all black for me, so I don't know if something is wrong with the file, unless Ferris did not add it to the folder. Then
No,
if
it's
so,
there.
it's Ferris' fault. Huh?
Yeah, you're gonna make me go check the
Yep.
folder.
I've called you out, Ferris.
Called me out.
Yeah.
I don't see a message from
Haven't-
Chemo with a new livery.
Haven't since Sebring. Let's just come and arrive and drive, man. You know this league. We don't care. Show up, race with buds on a Sunday night, call it a day.
Chemo improved a whole second, and Michael Lukey has also done the same. So the gap is a little less between them, but Lukey still holds pole. Ryan puts in his first lap.
Yeah,
just
World
now.
Runner getting his lap and moves up to P3, the 15.8, so he's about a little over a second and a half off.
Yeah, Castelldini puts in his first valid
there's
lap,
Bruno.
and that's 4/10 off of Lukey. And already improving in the first few corners. We'll see if he can keep it up and do a little bit more. He is going to have 2 more shots at this. Cross the line with just a little bit over 2:12 and 20.
That's a good point. So here, I offer you this. You know, we always run iRacing enduros all the time. You can just come do those with us. Every once in a while, you get your fix, get a little bit of dopamine in there.
Until you crash out.
Until you
I mean,
Lukey going super slow right now.
he is invalid.
I think he was on, yeah, I think he was just like
So he was
Chemo
letting,
by.
yeah, he was letting Chemo by.
Oh, he's getting that toe. Some collusion in the Porsche garage here. That's what I'm seeing.
So the last person in silver yet to put in a valid lap, Kyle Heslin, is coming around the back straight right now. We'll see if he can get one in. It still is valid. Dope, you say yes. You're dope. Ooh. I saw a little bit of braking on the curb there.
Oh, these are some big lifts coming through 130R from the Porsches in this wetness.
I mean, better safe than sorry, to be honest. And
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Chemo
Don't
is
ask me
improving
how
on his
my
lap
week
time.
of iRacing Suzuka went in the Porsche.
Was it
Oh,
actually a
barrel.
Suzuka week?
Last week it was, and it's all Greg's fault, but I did a lot of barrel rolling.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Chemo puts in the exact same lap time. Bruno Castelldini up for 6/10 right now. Coming through the final chicane. He is going to have enough to take pole provisionally, but they're all going to have one more shot at this. And then we also have Mark Robeson is up a whole 6/10 and still has a good portion of the lap to go. So Bruno takes pole. Kyle Heslin has put in his lap and is in 5th. And everybody's on green right now. Can we get a prediction on how many people die in 130R during the race? Do it.
I'm working on it.
Do it. Joey the typewriter is on it.
Yep. We're on it.
What? So Kyle Heslin is not done yet either. He's up a whole second and he's at the first hairpin. Never mind, I said that a little bit too early. A bit slidey there. He's lost 7/10. What do we have? Mark Robeson coming around the final corner. 5/10 up, is gonna stay in the same position, but he's gonna improve his lap time. So half a second off of Bruno Castellini, or 7/10. He's lost some time, and that is gonna be it for him. Tyrone the typewriter. Hear that, guys?
This is free content for you. Enjoy it.
Love it. Goddamn Tyrone. Yes. Prediction has started.
I was typing a strongly worded email.
Did it start? Does it have? I almost pooped my pants. As Chemo is crossing the line with enough time to go past Bruno Castellini, and that is going to be it for his lap time. But Bruno's not done yet, because he's 5/10 up on his time, and that is going to be it. So Bruno is going to take pole for silver class. All the other guys are invalid and have completed their lap times, and that's going to be it. 3 seconds to predict.
Is that what I did? Oops.
Who hired this guy? Who hired this guy?
You baboon.
Who put this guy in? I see Moffat just joined the server, and Jose as well, so thank you guys for joining. Moffat unfortunately joins right at the end of silver quali. So a 12.
I'm starting a new one. Hold on.
Who hires this guy? Can't believe it. Believe it. You skip a dinner just to crash a bunch. I mean, get your dinner in now. You still have 10 minutes. Just chug it in. If you arrive and drive tonight, you would have been sure to have some Chef Boyar.
All right.
Oh
there
boy,
you
are we?
go. And I even
see that.
muted my cam for you. My
Did you mute your cam?
Yeah. Now you have 5 minutes, so get your predictions in.
5 minutes to predict how many deaths we're gonna have in 130R. Did you cancel the last one? I don't know if it like kind of stays or not.
Yes, I did. I canceled.
Oh hell yeah! So
the
first,
one person that managed to quick finger a prediction returned.
been waiting for it. So first person on track that is going to be putting a lap in, but not valid, it seems like, is Zach Heish. He's invalidated somewhere, unless race control is being stupid, because it says he's been on a 27-minute lap.
Being stupid.
Yeah, we'll still see. We'll stay on board with him and watch what he does.
Yeah, the map in game is showing that it's
Valid.
invalid. So.
Oh, invalid. Yeah, I see that.
That would mean that Danny Boyd would be up next as he throws his Nissan GTR through 130R in his very American livery.
America. We lost the
American.
dinosaurs to America. So first lap's coming in. Zach Heish. We'll see if it is valid or not. I don't. Yes, it is a valid lap. A 2:13.4 from him. Danny Boyd. It's going to steal that position by 7/10 of a second. Dylan Sauer coming in with not the greatest lap that he wants. P7 on his first valid one. P11 for Joseph German. Not all that bad. We'll do good. Is that?
Not too bad.
It's yeah. It's also pink
What?
for me, so it's the same livery that I saw on your screen. German.
Looks like so next lap, Don Balaje is putting in time here. That's going to put him up to P4,
Or
second
so
off the pace.
splits Chemo and
Um,
Bruno.
Yeah, Carlos goes across the line, but his lap was invalid. We currently have Colt leader Andrew Rados going through the final chicane right now. Looks to be a pretty solid
It's very nice.
And it looks like it is going to be a solid lap.
close.
So 2:12.7 from Danny Boyd, 8:2:13.3 from Andrew
6:10
on
off
there.
Danny Boyd.
Yeah. So Danny doing a
So
fantastic
Danny's
job.
Showing him, yeah, Danny's just showing it. Rados, who's boss? Who's the real daddy?
It's very nice. Yes. I mean that. Who burnt the flag? Oh, Danny's livery. Hang on, I gotta get a
What?
closer
Yeah,
angle of this.
That thing is full American, dude.
Ooh, that he's eating up that inside curve on 130R a bunch, and is still valid, but has lost a bunch of time. Andrew Rados improving on his lap time a bunch as well. We'll see what they can do. Zach Heesh, right in front of Danny, is not improving on his lap time, but he's going
It's
to have
wild
2
to
more
think
shots.
that Rados right now currently up 4/10 through the hairpin, and he still needs to find at least 2.5 more tenths to battle Danny here.
Yeah, and Danny did lose a bunch of time on the final chicane. I noticed on the braking, so not the greatest.
Don coming through the final chicane, currently up 5/10, 6/10. See if he can carry a really good exit. He does. He's looking at possibly 7/10 gain almost. It's gonna jump up to at least
That's gonna be
P2 here.
Yeah, that is
And
P2.
then Rados going through 130R now, currently up 6/10.
Every time
very,
I
very,
see
very,
his
very
livery.
close.
Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Dude, that's probably the worst thing I've ever made. I'm sorry.
It's so bad. It's
More
bad.
fun when you just click to it and you just see the hood for the first time. And you're like, why is
Yeah.
this Pepe about to punch me in the face?
Yeah.
Then you realize, oh yeah, BMW drivers. Andrew Rados crossed the line with a 12.7. He takes it by 0.02 of a second from Danny Boyd, who currently has that on his Delta.
Yeah, so Danny has it on the Delta. Andrew's already lost a little bit of time in the first few corners, but is just even now going through the S's. So we'll see if he can improve on that. Danny
And this
is up a whole 10th right now.
Yep. And Rados is on his final lap. He's not going to be, I don't think he's going to be able to get around in time for another lap.
Definitely not.
So this is it for him. Danny's still going to have one more lap on his side here. I think the only other person that's English hard, Carlos Guzman will be the final person to cross the line to get an extra lap.
Oh, he's lost a lot of times. Jose's invalidated again. Danny has lost a lot of time sliding out of the final chicane, and he was green on his lap time, enough to take pole and by a little bit. Andrew is a 10th down on his best lap so far, and this is going to be his final one. See what he can do.
Yep.
I thought that
It's going to come down to Danny here. Don loses a bunch of time. He's in the red right now. By the way, Jose Guzman did not get in a valid lap, unfortunately.
Was that Jose that went off in turn 1?
Right before Degner. Right before Degner. He lost it. So he'll be starting from the back of the field. That's going to be a tough task ahead.
Hey, at least you're going to have a few laps to practice.
Yep. Carlos Guzman finds 4/10. That's going to move him up to P9. Dylan Sauer currently, let's see, he's going through Degner 1 right now with a little bit of time.
A little bit of time. Andrew Rado's coming around the final corner, is 5/10 down on his lap, and that's going to be it. He's just parking it. While Danny is up, or was up half a second, is up 3.5 tenths right now. That is going to be enough for him to take pole if he can keep it. Everybody else right now kind of on a red lap. Don Belanger 3/10 down, still leaving sector 1. Dylan Sauer has lost a lot of time. You just had to say it a little bit too early.
Yep.
Why?
Oh! Danny. Oh, well,
Oh!
there was that.
Ooh!
So, Danny heading through 130R now, currently up to 3/10. Like you said, he's been having some difficulties under the braking zone into the chicane. Hopefully, it just takes it easy here. No reason to push. He's got enough time to work with. Beautiful chicane. There you go, Danny. Coming out of the final corner.
He is losing a little bit. You can see he's taking it super easy, but that's
not like this.
It's still going to be enough. It's still going to be enough to take pole, and that is going to be a great start for Danny. 1/10 faster than Andrew Rados, who did not get a second chance or a final chance at the lap time. My tires were way under pressure, says Joseph German.
It's
all right. All right. In the wet, pressures almost don't matter. People are going to slide around a bunch, and then with everybody on the track, it'll dry a little bit, start to get hot, and Don decides to go in for his that was not the entry that you got to do, Don.
Should we have done the prediction of how many racing driver excuses Joseph German gives us tonight?
How many driving excuses will Joseph give us tonight? Yes.
Answer, yes. It's a yes or no question.
Chris will keep track.
1, 2, or yes.
Chris will 100% keep track for us. Where's my mouse? So our starting positions. So Danny Boyd with a 2:12.585. I gotta say, that's not all that much slower than just dry lap times.
No, what is it, 10 seconds?
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. Cars are getting around pretty quick. The wet temperature's pretty good today. There's no wind at all. Like that, but really matters. I don't think that matters as much.
What, the wind?
Yeah, in ACC, I don't think I've ever seen it bother the cars.
The only wind that matters is the wind of the man behind you who misses his braking point.
You mean sneezes under braking?
Alright, there is some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Yeah. Our race control engineer telling us what to do, yep.
Wet conditions, you don't say.
What conditions, boys, remember to brake early and avoid the curbs. So we get a grid walk done. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. So starting off pole, we have Danny Boyd, P2 Andrew Rados, row 2 we have Don Boulanger, and P4 Zakish, P5 Bruno Casaldini, P6 Chemo, P7 Dylan Sauer, P8 Michael Lukey, P9 and P10 we have the Guzman brothers Carlos and Jose, P11 Mr. Gold Mark Robeson, P12 PR Ryan Cody, P13 Kyle Heslin, P14 Will Brunner, P15 Joseph Barrett, P16 Matt Melanson, P17 Rick Simile, P18 Dave YouTube Shit Miller, P19 Buff, and P20 Jose. Wait, I did that.
Yeah, you've done it.
It took me until the end.
You've done the thing.
Sorry, German. I did him dirty.
It's not me this time.
Jay, I said it with confidence. You didn't even second guess it, did you?
Yeah.
You believed me. You believed me, chat. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
And Barrett is no longer Josh now. Barrett is now Joseph.
Yep, Joseph Barrett.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
I feel like we need more Josephs. So.
I'm glad it was not me this time.
Wait. Austin, why are you not in here? Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
Gotta call a man out real quick.
Call him
What
out.
racing driver excuse are you gonna give us tonight? This
Yeah,
man
Austin.
begs and pleads for car changes and doesn't even show up.
Oh.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. All right. Let me check that our replay cam works. Oh no. Yes, it does. I have to check that every time, otherwise I'm not sure if it does.
How many?
How many what?
Kyle Hesslet having issues. He has pulled off in the grass in turn 1 here. Is now backwards? What is he?
Someone check that text message. You got the map in full swing.
Oh no, I was trying to listen. I don't have anything working. I'm doing my best. So I'm trying to figure out what's up with Kyle Hesslet. Oh, it was your child's phone? That's awkward.
What message? Oh, you were talking. I was like, wait, what?
He thought it was one of us, I guess.
I put my phone on mute. See, that's
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Your child is a masochist and doesn't have her phone on mute.
Oh, I put it on
Kyle
mute
has
for
fun
the
back up and
stream.
running here. We will see if he can get around to the field before this starts.
I feel like he might be just starting a little bit from the back. I don't know if it would be a great idea for him to go into the pits early.
I was about to say, I would do a lap 1 stomp right here, right now, if I was him.
I feel like
Why
he might
not?
be on slicks.
Oh, is it possible?
Is he sliding around a bunch? Oh, that would suck. He had a good quali. So he was starting at P13.
Oh, he has to be on slicks. He is all over the place.
Oh. So
All right, Kyle, you just make it around, get in the pits, lap 1, you're going to be fine. You'll have plenty of time to get out there and get movement before the Giga undercut. He'll be fine.
Oh, that's not what you want to see. Wrong corner.
Wrong one. Where am I? Oh, we're good.
We're good?
I found me.
We're good.
We're good.
We're good. All right. Take it easy, boys. Professionals. Oh. Good thing you guys are not seeing this. I think Joey's a terrible drone operator. Well, so Kyle Hessler is on the back straight. He's not all that far back behind them. I do wonder if his pit stop would count if he just goes in straight.
Oh, that's a good point, right?
I don't know if it will.
Cross the line. I guess we're about to find out. Huh?
Maybe. So our driver's now coming around the main straight. Danny Boyd leading the pack for our first race, or for the race in Suzuka. Round 7 is about to go, and it's red lights right now.
Green light. Give it all you can.
So Danny, not the best start. It looks like Andretto still side by side gets a good run lane.
Couple 2 wides here. Everyone taking it a little nice and easy. No harm, no fouls.
See it? Let's see it. Everybody getting around the track, safe and sound. Let me get the camera switched over as Danny leads the pack. Some position swaps. Zach Heish moves in front of Don Bélanger. Yes, so Zach Heish gains the spot. Mark Robeson has moved up a little bit. I think I see a few cars sliding off, and that is going to be Michael Lukey is in this list. Michael Lukey with a little bit of damage. It looks like maybe he's collected. Ooh, somebody might have slid in front of him. David Miller, it looks like, is also right in front. We'll see what happens.
It has some collisions here, but
Buto parked in the chicane and waited for the green pit. Maybe. So Michael Lukey not really getting the race that he wants. Is it something?
A couple people go off.
Oh.
And we're not adhering to yellow flags.
This will be a Tuesday review. So far in the first few laps, I see number 7 Joseph German parked sideways on the exit of the long right-hand sweeper after the hairpin. I wonder if that's.
We red flag this. I mean, it's a small field. There was like a good chunk.
No, they're all good.
I think we're fine. It's half of them is on their own, not slowing down. So
we did lose somebody. Would have parked in the. I thought that was a new message. I was like, what's going on? So Danny Boyd now leading a second already from Andrew Rados. Are they just taking it easy, or Danny's just that much faster? Danny the alien. Don Mélanger is sticking around with Zach Heath. Bruno Casaldini's leading silver now after a great quali. Keeping the spot. Chemo's not all that far back though, just 0.4 of a second behind him.
So Kyle Heslin just went to the pits, so yeah, I'm guessing he was like, I'm gonna attempt to get through the first lap and then goes to the pits just to make sure.
Yes.
It looks like Lukey is.
Yes, we have lost Lukey. So he was involved in a lap 1 incident. He slid and had a few people collect him. Ooh. So, for Dylan Sauer gets around Mark Robeson and is now going to start trying to make his way up to the top of the field. We did see he has some time in the quali, but he's not been able to take advantage of it and keep the laps. Valid that he wanted. I need to listen to myself. There we go. I can't think when I can't hear myself. Joseph Barrett is sticking around with Mark Robeson. We'll see if he can make this fight go on. Is that... He has blinky lights. I love it.
Not enough rain for Lukey? Yeah.
Not enough rain. 100%. 100%. So we do have Kyle Heslin has his lap, his pit stop in. I see it's green. He's still staying in the pits. I wonder if he's repairing damage. That might be it. But further up in the front of the field, Danny Boyd is just running around, running away with it. Joseph German did. I do want to see what happened to Joseph because he was just on the side of the road alone. A little bit of a slide, maybe.
Oh, well, he's in the chat. We can interview him right here, right now. What happened?
What happened, Joseph?
Yeah. Chris.
I love it. As Carlos Guzman makes a move on Joseph Barrett, not first class position, so a good safe line from Joseph Barrett. And a position for Carlos Guzman as he now starts to make his way through to Mark Robeson. Dylan Sauer, for a position, is just a little bit ahead of him. So it's not all that far back. I now see what Turner is doing with the lines.
Yeah. Yeah, so Andrew Randos just put in the purple lap 11.6. So he's finding some pace here. Bruno Casaldini trying to do a little bit of a flex here. He's actually catching Don Bollinger, who is also catching Zach Heath.
So Bruno doing absolutely fantastic there, and his I guess his fans are going to be happy about this. So Bruno is leading so far. Silver is going to be taking all the points. Joseph Jose Guzman just get past Will Brunner, but I didn't see them fight for position, so I guess it was probably a mistake from Will. He is on an invalid lap. But we have a little bit of a train now forming with Dylan Sauer at the helm.
We love a good train around here.
Do love a good train around here. It is a little bit moist.
I hear
so
the BMW is good in the rain. Oh my! What you gotta do this to this man, Chris? Ouch. Damn.
I love it. I love it. So for the lead, Danny is still just getting away with it. We have 3 of our first pit stops going in. Rick Simile, who was mentioned a little bit earlier in chat, is going a lot of damage on that Porsche, though. And Joseph German right in front of him, just cutting across the track after being off. I don't think Joseph is having a great time out there in the rain today.
I mean, these guys really do a good job of changing cars the week before the car they were already in actually is.
Ooh, called
Carlos
out.
did this last season. Or was it this season? I don't remember. It was last season. He like switched right before the Aston got good.
Who would do that? Yeah.
Who would do that?
Yeah,
I don't
who
know,
would do that?
Austin. Who would do that? He would switch cars without testing the car first and realizing that he hated it.
I mean, who would do that?
Who would? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I think so far,
Barris come back next season.
No deaths in 130R.
No deaths in 130R. That is a fantastic. Are we sure about that? I mean, I didn't really see any deaths in 130R. Your map is humongous. Why is your map that big? Just so you guys know. Hang on, I'm going to bring this up.
It's the race control like HUD option. Look, if I hit broadcast, this is all I see. I see nothing. So
hit
at least with
insert.
this, I can see a map.
Hit insert.
Insert?
Yes.
I hit insert. Are you happy?
Nothing.
Look at my timetable.
Oh.
Fucking shit game, Kunos.
Hang on.
iRacing is better than ACC. That's all I gotta say. This is some shit.
This is fantastic. Do it again. Yeah,
Look
so we
at
have
this shit Italian engineering.
It's great. So good.
Like this is probably actually built by Ferrari engineers, let's be real.
Probably. Skill issue 100%. Heish's livery looks epic. Or spicy. It's honestly it's looking good. I love it. Danny Boy does take purple lap back from Andrew Ottos. The gap is not going is not going all that much. They are 1.5 seconds away from each other, and they're doing very, very similar lap times. So Danny really can't afford a mistake here, otherwise Andrew is going to take it back. We did not see the current standings. We probably should bring that up while these boys are fighting. Dylan Sauer still leading this little bit of the train. Barrett has moved back just a little bit. Robeson and Carlos Guzman are just right up there with him. Carlos Guzman is 100% want to get around Mark Robeson and start the fight with Dylan Sauer. Mark probably is not going to want to get involved with those two, but at the same time, Chemo is not all that far up away from them. Bruno Castaldini is also now under fire from Chemo.
Yeah, we got some battles going on as always. The wet weather giving us a good show here. I saw Carlos flash Mark a couple of times, but sir, you're asking the wrong man to let this go. Mark loves to fight. He don't care what class you're in.
I mean, Mark was gold. I think we did move him down along with Joseph Barrett because just our gold class is spicy this season. We got lots of gold. They're doing a fantastic job. Mark 100% is a driver that can and will race the gold boys and deserves a spot up there, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, we ran into an issue really trying to figure out who should be where this season because we had so many fast boys come in.
I mean, speaking of fast
So
boys,
I think we did an okay job, and we can always switch it up to next season as well. We try to give some boys the opportunity to race in gold. Some boys drop down to silver. Maybe like take the season off because they feel like they don't have to sweat so hard. But still getting some good battles between the mix of them.
Mark, gold school but not gold. Robeson, I see.
Listen, he can be in
Wait.
silver or gold because my determination is if you beat Mark, you're in gold. Mark
Ooh.
is literally the definite gold standard for gold.
Love you, Mark. And
Love you, Mark.
Carl. It's hard to get close to this kind of spray. Rados most likely wanting to see the road a little bit. Yes. Oh, welcome home. I was about to say, why are you not in here? Can't believe you've done this.
We'll let it slide, Carl.
Just this once.
We'll find them. We'll find them abandoned in a Discord later tonight, I'm sure. Deafened and muted.
Carl is missing the moistness. Yes, he really is.
That's true.
We should probably bring up the standings. So Danny Boyd is leading the gold split. 239 points compared to 228 for Andrew Rados. So these two they would be able to swap positions if maybe not. So Danny still has a little bit of a advantage compared to Andrew on their points. Zach Heish 170 points behind them, and Mike Jackson closely behind Carl Big and Don. So Carl is going to be losing this race. Will Mike. Don Billinger is probably going to be moving up to fourth for the standings overall. Mark Robeson is currently leading silver from Michael Lukey. So Michael, who did DNF already this race, is going to be losing quite a little bit of points. He's already had his 2 drop rounds, so he's going to be suffering a little bit from that. Bruno Castaldini currently in third for silver with 196 points. If he can keep the lead of this race, he is going to be very close to P1 going into the next race. So between these two, Mark and Bruno, there is a race to be had.
So an update, we were wondering what was up with Heslin at the start. Pedals shit the bed
Oh.
in the series chat Discord. You're not in Discord. What the hell are you doing?
I mean, he is on track right now.
Yes.
He is 3 laps down, though, but I applaud you for staying around and just get those points
3 points.
Get the points in.
Try to get to that 8%, get those points. It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. It really is. This looks awful. It's all right. Hey, moist races will keep you on the edge of your seat and make you a little bit moist inside.
Yep. Jose Guzman heading to the pits for his pit stop here.
Jose into the pits. I mean, let's see what it looks like.
Maintaining that gap.
Let's see what it looks like. It's not all that bad from the inside. We're on board with Danny Boyd. P1.
I mean, does that really show if you show a clean track?
Yeah, let's look at Andrew Rados a little bit behind. So he's a second behind. It's not terrible. Oh, you can hear him really lifting there on the...
Yeah. Listen, if y'all want to see some bad spray,
we look at...
Greg and I attempted the Isle race yesterday in iRacing. That shit was
right as we get on board with Joseph Barrett, he goes a little bit off, and we had a little bit look at him.
You spooked him.
We spooked him.
Why'd you spook him?
I don't know. I just wanted to see his steering wheel.
Listen, you can't scare Josephs like that, all right? We're easily startled creatures.
Hang on. I do want to... Is... Wait. F1? That's Milo in a hot tub, isn't it? In the back.
It's the, what's his name from Sonic? I can't.
It's the extra weight for me being in the car. I'm sorry, man. I'm not... Way to call me fat.
I mean...
I am.
Yeah, Dr. Robotnik. See, Dr. Eggman. There's also. Jaden, I'll time you out. Don't make me do it.
Ooh, Mark Robeson trying to get around, or Carlos Guzman trying to get around Mark Robeson, goes for the inside into turn 1, and that is a position for Carlos Guzman.
Yep. Mark is
fighting it.
He thought about it.
He thought about fighting it. Matt Nelson is going in.
He put that nose in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Matt is now
in the background doing a little bit of Tokyo Drift with that Nissan.
Is our Barrett's arms getting tired from sawing at the wheel? He's channeling his inner Hutch feel.
Yep. Matt, speaking of channeling your inner Hutch, Matt Nelson in the boat lead is in the pits.
Yeah, so Matt in the pits. We'll see where he comes out in front of Rick. Rick does have damage, so he was definitely involved in the lap 1 collection of cars. We're not gonna show that on stream. It was okay.
Yeah, that is true. Barrett's daughter is actually driving right now. This is not Barrett himself.
You saw the picture in Discord. Do we have a picture of that?
Yep.
Oh.
It's probably why he's doing better, you know?
Oof. Not like this. Not like this. Called out.
It's okay. He'll clap my cheeks next season.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I saw your request there, Dave. Sorry. I mean Michael Lukey. I thought that was Dave Miller for a second. I don't know why. Dave is driving. No time for texting. I don't know. Ooh.
We have an incident. Dylan Sauer, Carlos Guzman, both off track here. It was a contact.
Oh, let's see what happened. Not very many contacts going on this race. Everybody can now kind of spread out a little bit. That was the closest anybody's kind of been. Yep. Oh, is this a let's see what happened.
So
you're live.
We have Dylan Sauer, who goes off in 130R. Nice rejoin, totally fine. Carlos Guzman misses his breaking point that touches grass and just gives the big bonk.
Oh, that's gonna be is unfortunate for Dylan, and that is gonna be touching grass. Not the time for it. But it is going to make Dylan. So Dylan did lose a spot to Carlos from that. I think Carlos did wait a little bit, but Dylan's taking forever. So Ryan now splitting the 2 drivers. Don't break on the wet grass, kids. Yes, don't break or break a lot in the wet, kids. Just don't drive in the wet, like a few of us here. Or dry grass. If you want to mow the lawn,
just don't
do it before the race.
I don't know. It depends on the grass.
We should touch grass.
No.
No?
No. Definitely not. Scary.
Grass is scary.
Grass is scary. So let's see here. Current battle, closest battle on track is Joseph Barrett and Carlos Guzman now. They catch Mark Robeson. Danny up front has pulled up an additional gap to Rados. So yeah, the boys kind of thinning out. I know some guys have already done their pit stops, so hopefully as we see more go into pits, get some close battles on track.
You've seen a blade of grass murder a car before?
Some shit, you know? Yeah.
Was it going at the speed of light or something? Ooh, well, we do. Oh, I thought we had a position swap. So Carlos Guzman has gone into the pits. He is no longer fighting with Barrett, but Barrett has caught up to Mark Robeson a little bit more. So this is now going to be a fight. We do have also Dylan Sauer catching up to Ryan Cody behind, but that is not for class position. But we have our first mid-race fight going on between Mark and Robeson and Barrett. This is for P3 and silver. Further up ahead, though, Bruno is still leading silver class and has made a gap of 4 seconds from between him and Kimo Kajcevic. So as long as he can keep it clean and steady, and it looks like Kimo has had a big mistake on the last lap, which has put in a gap between them. As long as Bruno can keep it clean and steady, he is going to be winning this race. But further behind, Barrett and Robeson now starting their fight. And we have Carlos Guzman with a stop and go 30.
Oh, F's in the chat.
F's in
Practice your
the
pit stops,
chat.
kids. What did
Stop
we learn
and go
today?
30. That's not what you want to see. Hate to see it.
Yeah, hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
That is going to cost Carlos huge in this battle. Fortunately, 2/3 of the silver podium is Macho. This is true.
Maybe not for long, though, because this battle between Barrett and Robeson is ongoing, and Barrett loves to fight. He is right on the edge there, 130. That's a dangerous place to be in the wet. And Kimo has opted to go in for his pit stop just now. These boys are staying out and let the battle rage on. So for P2 right now, Mark Robeson is going to inherit that spot. We'll see how Kimo does after the pit cycle is done. Now 2/3 of the podium is Macho. Still is, yeah.
Still pretty quiet on the contact sheet, which you'd love to see. Once again, wet races proving that they are clear.
Everybody's terrified.
We have a battle up front. Coming up front here, Zach Heesh being caught by Don.
Ooh, something definitely happened then to Zach, because that gap was not existent just a few seconds ago. So now this fight is ongoing, unless Don has just suddenly found something on the track.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think something might have happened to Zach on the lap, because he's now 11 seconds back to Rados, and Bruno still has the same gap to Don. So unless Don and Bruno both had some blistering laps, I think this is maybe a Porsche moment for Zach at some point somewhere.
Porsche moment in the wet is not what you want to see, and he is sliding on the exit of Spoon there. Don is just 0.2 of a second behind, has the tow. Are we going to see something in wet 130R? Hopefully this is not one of the predicted deaths, as he is checking what he can do. No, he opts to stay in, and we'll see what they can do. Low fuel Porsche is probably slidey. That is
definitely possible.
Definitely possible, yes.
Let's see if maybe Zach goes in here if he thinks it's necessary.
He does not, but Don does, and we'll see what Don can do. Please don't do what you did in quali. Break. Oh, that was a bit scary.
Honestly, I think this is like best case scenario here for Don. He wasn't really ever held up by Zach. Kind of caught Zach towards the end of the lap, so he might be able to have a really good outlap here.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do. This fight is still raging on now between Barrett and Robeson. 0.4 in between them, and Mark is just keeping his cool.
Zach Keish invalidated somewhere in turn 1 as well, so that's definitely not ideal when you're trying to defend a undercut.
Yeah, everybody else kind of just spread out a little bit. I thought I just saw a gap just shut down, but that's Don in the pits, and this is the closest battle on track right now. A update for our race leaders, very similar last times for Boyd and Rados, and 2.5 seconds between them right now. So Danny just chipping away at the race lead. Invalid last lap though, and a 2:10.5. I mean, that is rapid in the wet.
So Don comes out P11. He is currently 6 seconds behind Muff, 14.5 ahead of Chemo, so he is now in some nice clean air that he probably is really enjoying.
Yeah, we'll see how he can chip away at the gap that he had between him and Heesh. Heesh right now still going on. We'll see. So 12 seconds between him and Rados. He does have a back marker in front of him. That is Matt Melanson, who has already served his pit stop. If you catch someone you think you're faster than for the stop, try the undercut to avoid spray and battle. 100%. I do like to do that. We'll see if Zach is going to respond by going into the pits, and he does not, so he's staying out for the long run. Dylan Sauers now caught up to Ryan Cody after his little shunt that he's gotten earlier. Carlos Guzman is dropped down because of his stop and go 30, so he has served it and is staying on track, which is great to see.
Bruno Casaldini has gone to pits from the lead of silver class here. So we'll see how his pit stop holds up across the silver field.
Yeah, so across the silver field, that is that Josh Barrett has dropped a little bit from Mark Robeson, so a invalid last lap for Barrett. Probably a little bit too much spray for him to handle. He's looking really slidey on the exit of 2. I mean, the cars are driving like a boat right now. It's not flooded, but it is great. I love it. Slidey John. I don't know if he's trying to give us just nice shots, or if he's trying to get something for the next videos. That, by the way, the fantastic videos that you're seeing on the intros and outros are that one is done by John. Bruno comes out of the pits in P11, so from the lead, just ahead of Kimo Kajčović. So 8 seconds between him and Kimo. Kimo, remember, has gone in for the undercut and he was not all that far back behind Castellini, but that is the gap that we'll see. Barrett is starting to catch up again, so this fight is not done yet. They're not really lunging at each other just yet.
Also up front, Danny grabs the purple lap once again with a 10.4. This battle is just, Rados is not letting him, as I say that, Rados takes the purple lap with a 10.3. So they are just duking it out. Rados just can't quite get close enough to start the battle.
Yeah,
but at least in the mirrors.
But it was half a second faster for him on the last lap compared to Danny Boyd. So we'll see if he can close up that gap. I mean, this might be a battle for the end of the race. We have 30 minutes to go. We're almost at the halfway point for the race. So I mean, this has felt pretty good so far. Barrett into the pits. He's not going to be fighting Mark Robeson any longer. We'll see what he can do with his stop. And now the only person from that podium that is still up on track, Mark Robeson. We'll see where he lands compared to Heesh when his pit stop is done. But for now, all the gaps have kind of just spread out. This is a moist race, boys.
I'm guessing, yeah, I think Dylan Sauers probably feeling the effects of that incident. Can't quite get around Ryan Cody here.
Yeah, his last lap is not all that much closer to his best. I mean, he's closing the gap to Ryan really quickly now in the first sector. You can see where Ryan is struggling compared to Dylan.
For Joseph German here. He won turn 1, toes. I think that's going to be Joseph calling it.
Ooh, is it Joseph calling it now? Get the free points.
Can I get them? They're free, dude.
Free, man.
They're free. Glad no one has died, but also I kind of need 1 to 2 people to crash my 30 yard. Mr. German.
No, don't do it.
I'm just coming. Do it.
Joey has some PayPals.
Danny Boyd into the pits.
So we have our race leader doing the pit stop, and right before Andrew Rados continues his lap. So 2:10.8 for his last lap. That was 5/10 of a second slower than his best. We'll see what if Danny can respond. I'm assuming we're about to see Andrew Rados. Ooh.
So we had an incident. Bruno Casaldini has a moment all by his lonesome into the hairpin and goes and collects some moist sand for Tiago.
Oh.
So this may... I don't remember what the gap was to him from Mark for P1, but I know that he was really close to...
Yeah, Kimo Kajtovic has gotten so much closer, though, now to Bruno. The gap was about 10 seconds. It is now 4. That's the wrong corner. Oh, we'll see. We'll see about that. So Danny coming out of the pits now behind Ryan Cody. We'll see if Andrew Rados is going to respond with a pit stop this next lap. I mean, we are just about past the halfway point. I would expect to start seeing most of the pit stops come in for the remainder of our drivers. This is pain, says Joseph.
Just go die in 130R for Chris.
Don't do it.
Make it all worth it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But we do have Don Bellinger now catching up to Moffat, who is yet to pit. Don is most definitely going to want to get by as fast as possible because he was catching up to Zach Heach.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Make it look like an accident. Dave Miller has gone into the pits as well.
So has Dylan Sauer now, and we have our closest fight right now on track. Don has caught up to Moffat so quickly. Oh no. Yeah, so just as expected, Andrew Rados has gone into the pits to respond to Danny Boyd. We'll see where he comes out. Danny is now coming around the back straight. We'll see what he can do with 130R. This is his second lap after going into the pits. I would expect also Moffat to jump in now that he has Don Bellinger right up his butt.
So one thing to think about for wet races is anyone who planned or forgot to untick tires, as that is a 5-second difference here. It looks like Bruno Casaldini actually possibly took tires. He had a 31-second pit stop, as well as Kimo. Danny did definitely not take tires. Looks like Rados did. Ooh. So Rados in the pits for 33 seconds. Again, not sure if it's planned or not. You know, maybe they had really bad pressures and you just like have to.
Maybe.
But it can be costly. That is going to allow...
Ooh, well, Brenner does not like seeing Rados in front of him that goes super wide into turn 1 or out of turn 1. Zach going for the Giga undercut. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it is not a bad idea in the wet, to be honest, because you don't really lose all that much tire. In the wet, I personally do like keeping the same ones if it is a long wet race like this. I don't think I've raced though since we started the 25-second stop without tires. Maybe I should. But Zach Heach is now on the track. We'll see what Rados can do with new tires, if there is a huge difference or not between him and Danny Boyd. But the lap times before they pit in were absolutely fantastic. A 2:10.3 from Rados for purple, a 2:10.4 for Danny as well. Paris next season confirmed. We'll see. We'll see.
Don't worry, Lukey. I will be the menace out on track once more. Did you miss me?
You're just gonna lose it on turn 2 after putting in a great lap.
Yes.
and wreck the car.
Yes. I'm gonna make sure Rados' face is on the front of my car, so when I crash and smash it into a wall, that's what hits.
Ooh, so Danny right now is catching up to traffic that it was David Miller that he's just gotten past. It's gonna be behind Ryan Cody. I think Ryan is gonna make it really easy for him.
About to say, Rados better get that PayPal out to Ryan quick.
Are we gonna say
PayPal?
PayPal?
Crash with? Yeah, we can be crash test buddies.
No. You can see what happens when you get the book thrown at you.
Can confirm, have had book thrown at me.
Yeah, you have. That's great. That's great.
It hurts. Book big.
Book big.
Book big.
How feel?
Hurt. Oh, that is a Kyle Heslin rotated backwards at the exit of Degner 2.
Ooh, that is not what you want to see.
Don't want to park there, man.
That was a good half turn. A bit scary there without brakes, but plenty of time for the others to get through. Matt Millinson now directly behind Jose Guzman. So Matt is catching up to Jose. I love to see that. Their last lap times are extremely similar. Are we going to have a fight between Matt and Jose? I mean, Jose did mention earlier that he was not very keen on the wet Suzuka.
He did say he was going to battle with the bronze. So, I mean...
Promise kept?
Fortune telling right there from Jose.
And this is now the closest battle on track as the others have started. I mean, not all the pit stops are in Joseph. I love it. Another Joseph Moffat.
Yeah. You're Joseph. You're Joseph. You're Joseph. Superior name.
Matt is not slow anymore. Yes, absolutely.
No,
Matt has been doing absolutely fantastic. I feel like he is going to be a promotion next season if he does join us for silver. Silver split, best split, by the way. And while it does
turn into bronze split, is Rocket League split.
I mean, while I love to see the speaking of that, Matt Milson has gotten around Jose Guzman.
Oh,
wait, I didn't even notice that. It was just so quick. He will have silver in your spot, yes. While I do hate to see a bronze split that is only 3 cars, I love to see the boys getting out of it. Just because they're just getting that much better.
Yeah, no, you love to see it. Muff in the pits.
Muff is going into the pits to serve his pit stop. Mark Robinson is still out. Bruno still leads by 4 seconds from Kimo, so that gap has not changed in the last few laps. We'll see if Bruno can keep it together, not have another mistake like he did last time.
I think we'll see some of these come down to the last handful of laps here. I think some boys decide I'm going to the end. I'll give you no time to try to battle me outside of the pits. So, doing the super late pit stops here, which is another reason why I like the wet, because you can not take tires more confidently. Like, you can make these big strat decisions.
Yeah. So Joseph Moffat. I've done it again, and I've just done it. Comes out the pits right in front of Zach Heish for his out lap. We'll see what Zach can do. So Zach, just for reference, he was fighting with Don Belanger. He was extremely close to Don when Don went into the pits. So we'll see where they come out. Don right now, he's in a little bit of a bubble. Doesn't have anybody that he really is slowing him down right now, and we'll see what he can do. If Zach took a full tank for the extra weight, probably.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Splash and dash,
Mark is in the pits here, so this will make things interesting because Bruno had the incident in the hairpin, and he took tires. I believe, 31 stocked tires. So, see what Mark has done here. It's pretty close.
He didn't. Zach? I mean, he is going really long. We do have 19 minutes left in the race. Jose Guzman with the drive-through. That's not what you want to see. So Bruno now comes across the main straight, and if I put the side-by-side up, Mark Whipson has just started to move off from his pit stall.
Yep.
So that gap is going to keep on going. Mark has lost the position to Chemo.
Yeah, Mark did take the tires. 30 seconds stopped. Jose with that DT, unfortunately. How did he? You can get track limits in the wet around here.
Jose, how are you doing that? No, it was probably
Impressive.
Did he just go to the pits? He did not. His last lap was a 2:15. He's coming around 130R with just the same amount of time. So he did get a drive-through for track warnings.
The off under the bridge was definitely a warning. Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Unreal. So he is going to go, and please don't get a stop and go 30.
Okay.
But for
Andrew Rados is catching Ryan Cody. The new tires definitely not paying off for Rados here. It's still holding about a 9-second gap, 9.5-second gap to Danny ahead.
yeah, so last lap times for both of them, a 2:11.1 for Danny, 2:11.8 for Andrew Rados, and he is right behind Ryan Cody right now with the tow. Ryan is not gonna, he's gonna left.
Thank you for the follow, Revenga 23. Revenga. I don't know. I can't English.
Fight him, Ryan. Oh. We saw a little bit of a PayPal payment going through there for Ryan, just to scare Andrew a little bit.
I was about to say, are we gonna get the battle to see who the real Honda, the king of Honda is? Let's see here.
Maybe not.
How many? So Zach Yish, Ryan Cody, Will Brunner, the final three that have not done a pit stop. Almost saw some admin abuse there.
I mean, if Ryan did something, he would get the book thrown at him, and he'll take it. Say, with pleasure. And he'll say, "Sorry, boys," and he'll never shut up about being sorry. Knowing Ryan.
Now, the only way we would know if he meant it is if he did his Rocket League baboon noises.
The baboon noises are the best part of game nights.
It really is. You just know he's in it to win it at that point.
But where is Ryan? There he is.
Ferris 2024. Yep.
Yes, he will. You could frame that. Exactly, Bullet. Exactly. All the shipment noises.
I feel like Chris would be the one, as a meme, would actually frame that and send it to you. Zach Yish has gone into the pits.
Yeah, so Zach into the pits. We'll see where the boys come out. So Danny is going to take back the lead right away. I think Zach is still moving in the pits. Andrew Rados is...
I believe Dawn is going to get this position. Dawn is going into the final chicane right now, and Zach just stopped.
Zach does have one of the first pit stalls. That is going to be... Yeah, he's going to be close.
Chris,
but...
I know which one.
You did have a coat screenshot? Which? One of mine?
No, Ryan's.
Oh. I know.
Hey, fuck off.
Yeah. So Don takes the position back, and that is quite a bit of a gap from Zach to Don. They were fighting right before the undercut.
Yep.
So Zach
he's actually going to lose a position to Bruno as well, and possibly Chemo. Chemo coming in hot. Zach, you should still here. Ryan and Will taking their pit stops.
The last of the pit stops coming in now. We still have 19 drivers on track. Joseph is back on track. German.
He won't let it go. Admiration for Joseph German here.
10 out of 10.
Is he gonna wait until like the last lap to die on 130R for Chris?
Don't do
so
it.
it doesn't look sus. Is that what he's doing?
No, don't do it. But now we have Ryan and Will Brenner fighting each other coming out of the pits. This is great.
So a 10-second stop difference. Ryan Cody stopped for 37 seconds. Will Brenner 27. I feel like Will would be proud of me with casting out some extra numbers.
We need
yeah, now we have a silver battle.
We do have a silver battle. This is for P5 in silver. We do also have Chemo that is right behind Zach Haitian, has not let him go just yet. Zach is on his outlap now, and Chemo's going to have a little bit of spray to deal with, but the gap between him and Bruno is still 4.5 seconds.
Yellow flag. Wait, did he actually do it?
What?
Mr. German.
Did he do it? Get the replay out.
He did the thing.
Did he do it? Didn't
I saw
even
yellow
wait.
flag 7 in 130R. Did he like forget and then I mentioned it?
Oh, a little bit wide there for Chemo. All right, we do have a replay coming up.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, Mike. A little bit of a moist race, so we do have the replay up now for Joseph German. What happened?
Joseph German, 130R. He did do it for Chris.
He did do it for Chris.
He didn't lift. He didn't lift.
Not like this. I was about to say he's still on track trying to get those points because he was within the 80% race distance.
Good guy, Joseph German. Where my pay?
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, we take our races very seriously here at NWSR.
You got your points too.
Wait.
No, you gotta finish the race. 80% race distance is the points. And we do have now Matt Mellison is catching up to Moffat. To Jay Moffat. Otherwise, I'll see Joseph again.
Listen,
it's all your fault, man.
There's like 2 rules of NWSR racing that we need to add. If your name starts with a C, your name is now Chris. Please change it in Discord accordingly. If your name starts with a J, you are now Joseph. So please change it.
No, we also did Josh. Don't forget Josh. I like Josh. Where's Josh?
Where's Josh? He's P8.
Josh. Doing great. Gotta go fast. His blinky lights are off though now. That I gotta say, man, that GTR is looking slidey every single corner. Yeah. So Matt Mellison now is catching up to Moffat. Rick. Oh, right. As we say that, Moffat goes super wide in the hairpin and just that much closer now for Matt. Maybe he can get something done. So honestly, fantastic job there for Matt. He's been.
And we are officially 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet race today, hasn't it?
Yeah. I blame Kunos really. It's like a fair excuse.
Everybody's terrified of the moist.
They really are. Like, embrace it. Embrace the moistness.
Embrace the moist. As Matt Mellison does make the pass on Moffat. I think Moffat maybe made it a little bit easy for him. Moffat is struggling, I'm going to say. He's been off track every single race. What happened to Heish? From the undercut, it looks like He's just lost a lot of time. He's come way behind Don Belanger.
I am from SoCal. I'm allergic to rain. I guess that checks out, actually. See if I see anything.
I don't think we saw anything specific for Heish. It was just a combination of just a bunch of laps that are a little bit off here and there. Unless we missed something. I mean, thanks to Kudos' update, we don't really get notified about yellow flags anymore. We just see it on the map.
Yeah, you laugh about me having my big map before.
So back at the front of the race, Danny Boyd leading the pack in America car. Oh, do we have something?
Well, that wasn't really something. I mean, that was something, but not really something.
It was something, but not quite. Same, but different.
Hold up.
Hold up. We got Mr. Investigator here.
I am.
What is going on?
Oh.
What?
He went one lap too long.
Oh, is it? Did he really?
Yep. He almost ran out of field.
Oh, we got to see this. I mean, we don't really have the sound. Wait, hang on. We'll get the sound.
He is sitting in 6th gear every single corner.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. I guess that is what happened. So, forgot to pit.
Oh, you want me to type it out?
Have to fuel save a little bit. Don't type it out. Has the green car won yet? Not really, but green car is in second. 10 seconds off of Danny Boyd, so Cheeto Rados. Invalid lap, though. Their last lap time, so Danny is just making that gap bigger and bigger and bigger, so great job from Danny in the America car for leading the race from the start and doing a fantastic job just keeping it together.
I think Rados is just about as washed as this track, honestly, you know?
Just watch this. What a stupid comment that is. Not the only thing Danny makes bigger.
The only thing Danny makes. This is scientific facts. It's not an opinion. That is a fact.
You know what I say to that?
Oh yeah.
No.
Wow, it's very nice.
What a terrible. But for the Bruno fans out there, so Bruno is still leading. The gap is 5 seconds now between him and Kimo. We are the worst. We really are.
For Dylan Beveridge, honestly.
Why are we doing these?
It's Dylan Beveridge's fault. He underestimated our powers. We took that personally.
There
are 40 people watching.
Why you guys watch us?
At least you know it's never gonna be a dull moment.
Ooh.
There's like our closest gap is like 2.5 seconds, but we can still make it entertaining.
No, we still do. We do have a 0.4 second gap between Kyle Heslin and Joseph
I'm
German.
a liar, actually. Sorry.
And right as I switched to them, there Kyle Heslin was sliding all over the place in turn 1.
Get in
how
there,
is
boys.
this? Hang on.
Oh, yellow, slow, white flag thing for Jose.
No, I don't get this. So it says the gap is 0.4 seconds, but there's 2 laps between them.
Wait, sure.
Good job.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking kudos, dude.
Yeah. So you clicked the link and brought in some viewer. Thank you. Thank you.
What a legend.
So Matt, still doing fantastic. Love to see it. Bad it. David Miller has kept the lead from or P2 from Rick Simile there. This entire lap, they've just been surviving. I gotta give it to them. I gotta hand it to them. After the lap 1 incident, Rick carrying a bunch of damage through till the end of the race. Still doing consistent laps. They're very similar to those of David Miller. His best lap is 3 seconds faster than David's, though. I think David just nice and slow.
Probably got that. He's probably got that boost in there. Honestly.
Yeah, probably got the
YouTube
boost.
shit.
Yeah, doing all the YouTube shit.
Am I so unlucky? Why the am I so unlucky?
Why are you so unlucky? Don't know. But with
Here.
4 minutes to go, Danny comes around the final corner. Oh, that's not the final corner. That's the S's. I lied.
Wow.
Yeah.
You thought I was bad.
Wow.
Getting the wrong corners.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You got a Ferris wheel in the back, though.
Is that your wheel?
Yes. It's my track. I watch over
Talk
it.
about shit. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
I'm always gonna make that joke. Every Suzuka race. I hope you guys like my wheel.
He lets them have it. Out of the kindness of his heart.
I gotta say though.
Force was involved. Joey has to ride on with Rados.
Oh.
I mean, I ride on. Wait, what?
Oh, not like this. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Hang on. Let me. Sorry, one more transition, boys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get the sound in. You don't have any sound.
I don't have sound.
How dare you? All right. Well, you guys.
Yeah, like.
We'll do it this way. So we do have Rados on the bottom right. Joey's on board. We have no sound for it. You'll have the external sound for Rados doing the his laps. But so far right now, not really much going on, unfortunately. Usually the last 2 minutes of the race are absolute chaos. All the gaps are over a second. I lied. Joseph Barrett.
Oh God, I forgot. Yep.
Yeah, so we do have our on board now with Rados going on the bottom right. Joseph Barrett catching up to Robeson. Yeah, Joey, make the engine noises. What a shit show. What?
I mean, it's a Porsche. It can't be strong.
Oh wow! You got to do the gearbox whine in 6th gear.
Missing a few cylinders.
So for the for the racing.
Sorry, I can only speak American engine noises, not this like Porsche engine noises.
You did shift 13 times like Fast and Furious, pretty much. For the last lap of the race, now we do have a fight brewing though for the final position in the podium for silver. Joseph Barrett with Michael Robeson.
Okay, that's enough awkward. Thank you. Oh, Ryan with an off in 130R.
Ryan with an off in the
Position
130R.
to Will Brunner.
That's not what you want to see right at the. So Ryan another death in 130R, but we do have. I'm sorry, I just remember you stupid shit.
Oh God. Just wanted to make sure Rados couldn't see Danny.
No, you can't really see it, but Barrett is right up there now behind Mark Robeson. They're not gonna. Is this gonna be the last lap of the race? Where's Danny?
What's
Danny
Ryan
is coming
did
around.
Ryan not take enough fuel?
Uh-oh. So
He
Danny
just lost
is
another
going.
position, and he's just wait. Okay, there he goes. And he costs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ryan did not have enough fuel.
Ryan did not have enough fuel.
'Cause he waited for Danny.
I think he was waiting for Danny, but now we do have a side-by-side final lap of the race
Oh my God.
for the podium spot.
go,
Mark
boys.
is eating the curb on the inside there. John is gonna get the run into the section of corners there for Spoon. He's gonna get the position, and Rados comes in second.
But
Now, I'm sorry we didn't really
Mark
show them.
not giving up here. Got a good entry into Spoon, but not an amazing exit here.
I'll get the race. So for Don Belanger coming in third, let me get the replay out. Actually, I'll switch over
Yeah.
to them. Bruno
Mark
Castellini.
is not good.
Bruno is going to be winning the silver class coming out just now. Chemo comes in second, and for the final spot of the podium,
It is going to go to Minnie Barrett as she crosses the line P3 over Mark Gold Robertson as he has a little wiggle on the exit of the chicane.
and ooh,
So
not like this. Jose
I didn't even see what happened.
Guzman catching some Barretts there. Dylan Sauer crosses the line, so he is going to be a little bit out of the points. So, hang on. Out of the points. What am I talking about? Out of the podium. Don Belanger. Oh, Andrew Rados has already left the server. I think he's not really happy with that. Dylan,
Yep.
not happy with the race at all. It just slams it into the wall. But Matt Melanson is going to be winning bronze class from David Miller. I think I've seen Rick Simile already leave the race. A good, consistent. Damn. It's all happening. Let's go, Minnie Barrett. So let's get the win for Danny. A fantastic race from him. A masterclass on how to keep the positions. What a race for you.
What a race. I think we have a prediction to pay out.
We do have a prediction to pay out. Rigged. A good race. Fantastic job there from Danny Boyd. Good race for Andrew Rados, comes in second. Don Belanger takes the final spot of the podium. Bruno wins with the lead for silver from Chemo and Barrett. Good final lap race there from Barrett and Robeson for our podium. And Matt Melanson from David Miller and Rick Simile for the final class podium positions. It was dry enough to take it flat. 130R, was it? Was it really? Maybe.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
What?
Thinking that it was flat out in 130R, conveniently unfortunate. Or
Is it unfortunate?
It was.
It's
In the BMW,
it's
maybe?
rigged.
Yeah.
It's hashtag rigged. Oh yeah, in the BMW it was. Muff saying it was fun. I honestly I love rain races. I think it's fun. It's terrifying, but it's fun. But with that, we will be. Hang on, let's switch over to. We will be bidding you farewell. We'll be back next week for Kyalami at sunset. It's been a while since we've done Kyalami. The wheel has finally given us the track.
Gorlami?
Yeah, Gorlami.
Gorlami salami?
Yes. But with that, unfortunately, we don't have Milo. We did have Milo here today with us, and we have just Joey making stupid jokes all night. Just what you want to see. He's the replacement we didn't want.
Yep. But now you're stuck with me. Well,
Yeah.
just for this season. Then I gotta go pay another bet. Damn it.
Well, with that, we'll be seeing you guys next week. Thank you very much for joining.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
I will see you next week for Kyalami with a little bit more of a turnout. I'm assuming everybody loves Kyalami. So see you guys, and until next time. Bye-bye.